The patrols led me in circles. It was a complete waste of time. Have you found anything? This bow goes everywhere with Lonwyn. She wouldn't give it up willingly. It was an engagement gift from her father. There's only one cave nearby which might serve to hide her. It's not far. Kirathor must die for what he's done. To kidnap the Green Lady's sister, my wife. The fool condemned himself by his actions. Let's go to the cave and end this. Good. I hope Lonwyn is unharmed. Lonwyn, my love. Thank the gods you're alive.
Thank you for helping Haran find me.
We need to get back to Deepwoods before the cave fills with werewolves or houndsmen. She says she's all right. We should get moving. Lonwyn's been through enough battles to know her limits. Lead on. We'll be right behind you.
Home at last. I can't thank you enough for saving us. Haran and I need to rest now. Please tell Trite Nalara we're home safely. Stop by to see us before you leave town, and thank you. Ifra bless you.
You've returned? Does this mean Lonwyn is safe? Joyous news. The Green Lady must hear of this. I sent a Jackspur scout to her when Oreneth returned, and now we must send another with this report. You've done us a service, and have our deepest gratitude. We'll never be able to thank you enough. You've done us all a service rescuing Lonwyn. Would you like to hear more about her sister, the Green Lady? I wanted to give you a short tour of our holy sites. Deepwoods is home to the last two Green Ladies, and some say the first as well. Pilgrims often visit our village to pay homage to the shrine of the Green Lady. It's the most sacred site in Deepwoods, and the reason the first villagers chose this site. Come with me. I'll show you the shrine and tell you more of our history. Here we are. The very embodiment of the Green Lady can be seen in this ancient tree. Yes, some say this is the grave of the first Green Lady, lost to time before the Green Pact. Others believe the tree is the first Green Lady herself. All agree this place is sacred and a blessed site of Ifre. Hard to say. While a Green Lady is terrifically hard to kill, she is mortal. A powerful blow from a Daedra, perhaps. More likely she died of old age. Or perhaps her Sylvanar was killed. Yes, so it was with Fenariel, who was Green Lady before this one. Once the Green Lady and Sylvanar are wed, their bond is inescapable. If one dies, the other must follow suit. The Falls, where the current Green Lady Gwaring risked her life to save a friend. I can reveal a bit of the story with a blessing Spinner Aldor taught me. It's a little dangerous with the werewolves and houndsmen about, but they're no match for you. Here we are. This is where the current Green Lady saved her friend as a young girl. Shall I start the blessing? Ifre, confer your blessing upon this place, that we might behold the bravery of the Green Lady. Illusions. The blessing reveals a spiritual imprint left at this place. Ifre has blessed us with this memory to show us the spirit of true courage and self-sacrifice. Gwaring and Ulthorn, her constant companion, often played here as children. One day a starved pack of Sench tigers came along and circled the pair. Ulthorn suffered with fear, but Gwaring stood fast. Gwaring picked up a bone and growled like a tiger herself. Then she gave them what for until they surrendered. I came along just as they ran off. Ulthorn was quite embarrassed of his inaction, but remained proud of Gwaring. Let's go to the archery range. It's just up the hill. Watch out for those werewolves. There are so many of them. I hope the Green Lady sends us help to disperse them. This range brings back memories. Everyone from the village learned how to use a bow in this very place. Ifre, confer your blessings upon this place, that we might behold the skill of the Green Lady. Yes, as a child. Gwaring practiced archery here with her friend Ulthorn and sister Lonwen. She outstripped them from the very first day. That's when her Aunt Fenoriel, the previous Green Lady, saw her potential. To be the next Green Lady, of course. Her next feat all but confirmed it. Ulthorn thought he'd showed her. He'd been having lessons for a year or so before she and Lonwen came along. Gwaring's first arrow split his in two. Her second the same. She never missed. Ever. Angry, not he. When he saw her skill, he'd forgot he'd meant to show off and instead gloated about her prowess as if he'd taught her himself. He was always proud of her and loved her. He grew up and learned the hard way that one doesn't always get what one wants, or is promised. They'd been betrothed, but when she was chosen as the Green Lady, Hawthorne was forced to step aside. The Green Lady always weds the Sylvanar. To love someone so strongly, only for them to be taken away is a hard thing for any mer to learn. He left Deep Woods to seek his fortune elsewhere. In any case, we should continue our tour. Let's return to the village. That's where Gwering's greatest moment took place. There's an area near the shrine where our people gathered to watch.
The Daedra opened a portal at Moonhenge, and some hero collapsed it single-handedly.
Here we are, back where we began. Isn't it amazing how often we travel to distant places, only to end up right where we started? Ifre, confer your blessing upon this place, that we might behold the glory of the Green Lady. The Green Lady is the personification of the feral side of our people. Here you see part of the scene when Gwering was revealed by Ifre. Yes, once her Sylvanar died on Kanaathi's roost, Tamriel vanished. The priests and spinners searched for any sign. When they could not find her, they came to Deepwoods to pray for guidance at the Green Lady's shrine. As the priests and spinners prayed, Gwering came to the shrine to join them. When she touched the shrine to offer her prayers, the tree began to glow, and she rose into the air, revealed as the Blessed Green Lady before the assembled faithful. Indeed, her glory was revealed, and all Gwering's experiences and talents must have been ordained by Ifre to prepare her for this ascension. The Green Lady represents our feral flesh, while the Sylvanar is the spiritual. Both are chosen by Ifre for the common good of our people. Their union is sacred, and we are all made stronger for it. I'm always happy to share our stories. It's the least I could do to thank you for saving me from those werewolves. We're proud of our history in Deepwoods.
My father was right. I should never have married a Khajiit. I wanted to see the world, explore foreign lands, eat exotic foods, not pull my hair out over a moon sugar addict. My husband Faluz ate too many moon sugar candies. He started babbling to himself, then ran into the forest screaming, "This one likes Bosmer! Plants are best friends!" I said he'd eat himself sick, but would he listen? No. Typical cat. Sweets from elsewhere. They're usually harmless, but if a Khajiit eats too many, there can be consequences. Faluz has been missing for hours, and I'm really worried. Can you help me find him? A passing merchant told me she saw a Khajiit near the Drabul Way Shrine, but Faluz ran off from here. I don't want to go too far away in case he returns. If he returns. He'd better return, or I'll kill him. Sounds crazy, but Faluz is so full of life. We met in Daggerfall. He ran an exotic goods store. Our love for the unknown is what drew us together. He promised to show me the world. I'd never been outside Glenumbra. And now, I hope we find him. It's beautiful forests, and to visit the fabled Deepwoods. Have you been there? I've heard all its ladies are green. Plus, Faluz has friends at the Bandari trade post. We'll set up a shop. Imports from Wayrest or something. Well, he has white fur, and scares easily. I've known him to hide behind fallen trees, rocks, and even under mushrooms. He also loves to jump and climb on things. He's pure cat, through and through.
This wretched forest has already taken everything precious to Feluz. Go away! My wife? She isn't dead? Thank Riddlethar. Oh, but she will never forgive me. Never. She said as much last time. How wretched is Feluz now? I remember dancing with the pigs, and then a long slide down the hill, past the gaping mouth, and splash! Water everywhere. There, and there, mouths in the vines, clutching at me. Leanne crying, so far away. I thought they killed her. No, I can't face her. My bag of goods is gone. Without it, we can't set up shop. No shop, no gold, no home. I should stay in this tree stump. Leanne would tell me so. Such a kind traveler. Leanne would not be so kind to Feluz. Also, I crave your help. If you happen to find my lucky pouch, fortune will smile upon you. Moon sugar candy, but don't worry. I've learned my lesson. The candy will fetch a good price at Bandari trade post. Trust me, I have friends there. My head aches. To think of the trouble this causes. The pigs cannot be too far away. They are on a hill overlooking the water. A pond? A lake? It was... let me think. Yes, a cave. With teeth made of vines. The vines. Beware the small vines. Some will turn to teeth, to gnaw on you as they gnawed at Feluz.
Do you know what I've been through? Where have you been?
No more moon sugar candy. Felus promises.
That'll be the day. My father warned me.
My friend, as you can see, my lovely wife Leanne found me. I mean, I found her. We found each other. Please, give me good news, please. My wife can't disown me now. Look, my dear, our friend found our goods. And, you have my lucky pouch, yes? Hush! Leanne mustn't see. Give it to me. Quickly now. You've been so kind. Please, visit us at Bandari Trade Post sometime. But first, speak to my wife. She believes she is the boss in this relationship.
Do you think I'm an idiot? I just watched you give that moron his pouch of moon sugar candy. Yes? That's all you have to say? Moon sugar candy got us into this mess in the first place. Even if I take the pouch away, he's probably already hidden a handful of it. Faluz will eat half that pouch the first chance he gets. Ugh! Just be on your way. Leave me to clean up after this cat. I would say thank you, but I think you've done enough.
You have my thanks.
Explain once more why running was the best idea. Does it matter? If we can't light a simple fire, we may as well head back. Thank you. You have my thanks.
Be careful. It's dangerous here. You'll be disappointed if you come to visit Valinesti. The walking city is still missing, and something's amiss in the valley. Take my advice and leave while you can. Orothless and I hoped this would be the year Valinesti returned to its summer site. We found nothing but a hole in the ground at first. Then, a few days ago, we saw flashes of lightning in the valley. We thought it might be a sign the city was returning. When we got closer, we felt uncomfortable, unable to breathe. And then the lightning hit Orothless, so we retreated. What do you think's going on in the valley? I noticed peculiar standing stones. They weren't here last year. I'll bet they've got something to do with whatever's happening. If more of the faithful come to the summer site, they could walk into a trap. It's one of 4 sites visited by Valinesti. The walking city moves, or moved, with the seasons, traveling between its fall, winter, spring, and of course, summer sites. This valley was once the summer site. Those of us who seek the walking city, we believe Valinesti will return someday, so we travel the same route the city once took. We won't abandon our search for Valinesti,
or its people.
The magicka, it fades too quickly. I can't correct for the fluctuations in time. No! Wait, is someone there? Quickly, if you ever want to see the city again, come to me. There's no time. Once the magicka fades... Oh, never mind. Meet me in the small cave past the men here, across the planks. Quickly! At last! Someone with the power to aid my efforts. I am Farandare, and I've spent my lifetime trying to rescue the city of Falanesti. With your help, I may be able to do it. Yes, there are many theories about what happened to the walking city. I believe it was drawn into oblivion and trapped there, with all its population. At last, I've found a way to open a portal large enough to rescue it. No, not in this one. This little cave's my haven, my refuge. Saving Falanesti is my pilgrimage, but every time I move forward, something pushes back. And yet, I'm sure I can save the walking city. My husband was one of the thousands in Falanesti when it disappeared. I love him, and won't stop working at it until I've rescued him. And I'm not alone. You can help me now. Near each of the standing stones in the valley is a nearly imperceptible Oblivion tear. Leftovers from my earlier experiments, but they're letting Daedra in. A mortal's touch will close them. Once one is closed, the other three must be shut quickly. First, I must time my ritual with each closure. This area is unstable, and the tears would open up again in a few minutes. I can't both close the tears and perform the ritual. I need your help. The second reason is the Daedra will open a portal in the valley and summon more of their kind. You must fight your way to each tear, then meet me at my laboratory within the northern cave. Are you ready?